What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Fro Show. This is number 54. And as you can see, it's kind of a different format this week. We're actually broadcasting live on Spreaker.com. So I've been kind of wanting to do this for a little bit, and recently I've been kind of controlling the Spreaker mainframe, or kind of whatever you want to call it, just getting a hold of like their module and things like that. So I kind of have a grasp on it, so I figured, what the hell, why not try to do a live Fro Show? If we get some listeners currently in, that's rad. If not, then this will just go up when it goes up, typically on Fridays, but I guess it's going to go a little bit early because it's currently Tuesday. But hope everybody's doing well out there. Of course, we're being broadcasted proudly on the 4 Radio Network, and my name is Matthew Renfro, and this is my music show that I do for the network. So I hope you enjoy it. Episode 53, we're getting there. We're trucking along, trying to keep them consistent, but I'm a pretty busy guy, so I do what I can, and I do what I did. So, well, I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, we are currently in the month of May. It's Cinco de Mayo, so get your Cinco de Drinko on. If you're going out and doing that tonight, please be safe. Call a friend or a cab to get you home, and there you go. But so we're just trucking along. It's crazy to think how fast the year's been going by. It's freaking amazing. It's just insane. But the year's been good. Enjoying it so far. Lots of new music coming out. It's been a great year, so that's rad. So, what's been new in my life, man? House is doing really good. Had a housewarming party last month. Great turnout. Had some fun. Had some great food. Had some good drinks. Had some good friends and good times over. And Megan made sangria. Sangria's like, man, let me tell you, sangria just gets me a little fun. Makes me a little fun. I will tell you that much. So I'm always really enjoying when she makes that. And she was generous to do that, so it was really good. But it was a decent night. We like I said, we had a lot of good people come over and just kind of hung out. Still have some stuff to do around the house, particularly yard work. And if you know of me, you will kind of know that I can be a lazy person sometimes. But this past weekend got a leaf blower, so that was rad. So gonna be able to do some more yard work. Currently need to get a lawn mower. I would like to be environmentally safe and get an electric one. I don't really want to do the gas-powered one, but gotta go and read reviews online and make sure that we get the right one. But as far as gardening-wise, our tomato plants are like freaking hybrid beasts. They're huge. They're like, I don't know what I was expecting when we planted those things, but one of them, it's like freaking octopus plant, man. It's so big. The sweet pepper plant has developed one pepper. We picked it, so we will eat that. The other ones are flowering, so I'm guessing that means that we'll get some peppers here pretty soon. The strawberries did not do so well, but it is warming up here in Phoenix, or Chandler, I guess, if you want to be technical. So that might be a factor in it. Cucumber plant is still rocking. Flowers are good. So really enjoying that. We have a mockingbird in our lemon tree, and it has a nest, and it's really, really entertaining because when Embry goes outside to use the bathroom or just, putz around, the mom or the dad mockingbird will fly out of the nest and swoop down and like totally just like gracefully attack her, but it's as you can hear, she is in the background. She wants to be on the show, so yeah, you're on the show. Yeah, say hello. Say hello to the world. Say hello. There you go. But like I was saying, so the mockingbird will swoop down and just be like, totally touch the back of her back and go. It cracks me up. It's hilarious. But things are going pretty good. House owning is quite interesting. Enjoy it, but gets its buyer's market. I don't know what I'm really saying. I don't know. Different format, just trying to get on it. But so I figured, we'll play some tracks and we'll just kind of putz around and have a good time. As far as time for the show, I don't really know. I'll go as long as I want. I will stop when I want. So just sit back, relax, and have a good time. But the first song I'm going to play, it's actually the brand new track from the band, brand new, and it's called Meanie, M-E-N-E. So if you're a brand new fan, then you kind of know this band. They come out, they release stuff, they hit it hard, and then they just disappear. And you'll be like, okay, out of sight, out of mind. And all of a sudden they'll start coming back, and you just get super pumped. Hence why I am talking about it, because that is what I do. So the first time I saw these guys was back in 2000, 2001, when their first album, My Favorite Weapon, came out. They played a local venue here in Arizona called the Nile Theater, the world famous Nile Theater. And it was rad back then because bands, like really well-known bands, would come through, and shows were only like $5. It was awesome. So you'd go there, you'd have a great night, get some merch, go on your merry way. They chill in the back alley, so you could go and say what's up to them and stuff like that. So My Favorite Weapon came out, brand new came by, and they opened for Our Expandeds. I think they were also on the show with Homegrown. So, right there just shows you kind of the time frame of when I went to the show. I got a button. I still have the button on my backpack that I carry around with me. So that was the one and only time that I've seen this band. So then Deja Innuendo came out, or Intendu came out, excuse me. And that was, that came out a few years later. I want to say that was 2003, 2004. That album kind of changed my mindset with music. There's certain albums that do that, and that was one of them. And I love that album start to finish. And just recently, Record Store Day happened on the 18th of April, and Brand New released Deja on a limited basis. It was only 1,500 copies, special packaging, die cut, came with like a patch, a sticker, a lyric book, and all this stuff. And I wanted it so bad. I got to the local record shop at 6:30 in the morning. I was 40th in line, so I know for next year that if there's something I really want, I'm gonna have to basically pull an all-nighter. So I got there. I got a lot of great things. I didn't get that. They only had 2 copies at that record store, which was kind of mind-blowing to me. So I wasn't able to do it, but I got a lot of great things. But anyways, they just released it today on the 5th of May, the standard release of it. So I actually picked it up yesterday because I was stalking Instagram and I saw that a local record shop, Stinkweeds, had it. So I made the trip and I went and picked it up. So I own it. I'm completely stoked. I can add that one off my list. If you've been listening to Socially Awkward or anything like that, you know that I'm totally 100% deep into vinyl collecting right now. So that was a big deal. But so this is Meanie. This is off their new album that's coming out. This is the only song that's been released. I guess if you go on YouTube, you can see some live performances of the recent tour. They played some other tracks, but this is the only one I have so far. So I'm going to play it for you. I freaking love this track. And that's really all the information I have on it. I mean, I don't really know anything else about this upcoming album, when it's going to release, what's going to happen, but just enjoy this track because it's freaking rad.
Eternal
that track's rad, man. It's so Brand New does this type of thing where they can go kind of all over the spectrum. You know, they have the punk thing, like kind of like that. It's grungy punk and stuff like that. But then they can just get really melodic. Jesse Lacey, the singer, his lyrics just get. He can be very morbid. He's been very graceful and pretty. It's kind of mind-blowing, actually. Just they released the lyric book for The Devil and God Are Raging Inside of Me, which is the follow-up album after Deja. And I got a couple copies of that. They're getting mailed to me in the mail. But that album, Devil and the God Raging Inside of Me, is a great album. The lyrics especially, just they're kind of all over the board. So if you don't really know too much about the band Brand New, definitely check them out. The first album, My Favorite Weapon, is definitely back when the whole pop punk kind of emo boom happened. So definitely you can start there. There's some great tracks on there, but I highly recommend Deja. Then after The Devil and God Raging Inside of Me came Daisy, and that was good too. They're just very experimental, and they're very good at what they do. So I highly recommend that band. I freaking love them, man. Just like another band that I love is Block Party from the UK. Now, I've seen Block Party a couple times, and it kind of sucks because they're on a hiatus right now. A few years ago, they came out with their album 4, which is the fourth album. And they're one that I've always really enjoyed. They're just dancey, kind of post-punk, England revival. And they just dance. They make me, like Kelly, the lead singer, he's actually really into like kind of electronic music. He's kind of spying on his own, and he's released 2 solo albums that are pretty heavy electronic influenced. But again, this band just does everything for me. They're one of my top favorites. And this is a song. It's called The Once and Future King. It's actually kind of a B-side. They released an album called Another Weekend in the City, but then they did an album, Another Weekend in the City, which is basically all their B-sides and rarities. So this track, The Once and Future King, is great. It's on there. You can't really get that physical release, but if you go on YouTube or SoundCloud or something like that, you can definitely find it. So I'm going to play that track for you right now, and it's a good one, man. Get your dancing shoes on, so enjoy it. Block Party, man. Like I said, they're one of my favorites. So, like I was telling you, so they have that dancey, just kind of backbeat, and it just makes you feel good. It gets down in my legs and gets my feet moving. So, if you've listened to the show before, I played this next band. They're called Hard Girls, and they're from San Jose, California. I just saw them a couple months ago down in Tucson. They opened for Alex Bandits, and I really dug these guys. So, they're definitely got a punk influence. I believe they're on Asian Man Records, which has a long history of developing great bands. So this was the first time I've seen them. They've been around for a while, actually, a few years, and they have a couple releases, and then I think a rarities album, a B-sides album as well. So I picked up their newest one, which is called A Thousand Surfaces, excuse me, and I'm about to play a track. It's actually the first track off of it. It's called The Quark, like Quark from Star Trek. So they're a three-piece. Morgan, the bass player, rad guy, and I actually picked up their vinyl. So I've got that. It's, I think, one of the 500 or something like that. So, insanely happy to add it to my collection. But again, San Jose and Asian Man Records. Boom, Hard Girls, let's do it. Get down, enjoy it. Let's get funky. Give me a second. Here we go. Take that back. First time, guys. There's going to be some miss-ups, so here we go. Enjoy it. So I really dig those guys, and I think it's just because I used to be really into the whole pop punk type of thing. I basically eat, breathe, and slept it. When the whole Drive-Thru Records day were in their heyday, that's all I really did, man. I wanted to be on their label. I wanted to do that. I started a band and joined another band because of that. They were a heavy influences band like Newfound Glory and The Starting Line, and things like that. So through that, just kind of jumping back, you discover these bands, you learn about them, you learn what they like, and then you kind of backtrack. So you go on, then you go down the Epitaph route and Bad Religion and NoFX, the Fat Records area and Strung Out and things like that. And you just keep on going, you keep backtracking, and you learn all this history about these people and what their influences were, and you just kind of expand your mind on all that stuff. So my point being is I just dig it, man. I just dig that track. I don't know. I don't really know. I like it, so I play it for you guys, hoping that maybe one of you out there like it, and then you go and support the band. It's independent artists like this and low key artists that it's all about them, man. It's all about them. It's like this band called Good Shade, and I don't know if I've got one of their tracks uploaded here to play it. But Good Shade, they're from Ohio, in that area, and they're just rad. I found them on Bandcamp. Like, that's another website is Bandcamp. You go on there, they have recommendations, and you just kind of go down this rabbit trail, and you find all these legit artists. And Good Shade, for example, like I had their album, I bought it. It was they do the thing where you can name your price. So, I shot them some dollars and got it, and then they just came back and they pressed it on vinyl. So of course I ordered it, and I'm just really happy to add that stuff to my collection because I'm going to have it until the day I die. So then I'm able to give it on to the next generation or whatever, and blah 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 blah. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying I love music and I like playing this shit for you guys. So yeah, but what do I want to play next? See, this module is kind of interesting because I have to upload this stuff. I can't just go on there and say, hey, I'm going to play this, but I think I'll play this next. So this next band, they're called The Automatic, and I guess back in the day they were called the Automatic here in the States, but they're a Wales-based band. And I don't remember how I learned about these guys. I think maybe it was through Pandora, or maybe it was through one of those, it wasn't iTunes Radio, because this was back in 2010. And that's when this album or the track from the album I'm going to play for you. So this track is called Interstate, and it's from the album Tear the Sign Down. And I dig this track. Again, it's kind of got the dancey theme going, but it's still rock. And one thing you learn about me is I like a dance backbeat. I just like to get down and have fun, and this track does it for me. So this is Interstate by The Automatic.
On the edge of the world, looking out to sea. ships move by, tracing on the horizon line. There's a luster from the city lights on the waves that kiss our feet, and we're thinking of going in. The time's getting
All right. So that was Minus the Bear with their track Poncho Sunrise off of the album Menos El Oso? Menos El Oso, I believe so. Love that track. Love that hi-hat and just the off time. And before that, I played a band from across the barn. They're called Hard Fi, and that was Got a Reason off the album CCTV. So I uploaded one of the tracks from Good Shades from Ohio, so I'm about to play that for you guys. Like I said, really dig these guys, so I hope you do as well. And I think I'm going to close it up here pretty soon. Like I said, this is the first time just trying it out, so you can definitely go on Spreaker.com and listen to the playback of the whole episode, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right.
I just can't lose you.
tide rushing away, taking all that's now replaced. You have to let it fall away. Now it's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad,
It's good stuff, man. It's just fast, straight to your dome. Good freaking punk rock. I love that stuff. So yeah, Good Shade from Columbus, Ohio. Their album just came out last year. It's self-titled. So like I said, they released the vinyl of it, so you can go goodshade.bandcamp.com and check it out. It's a great freaking 13-track record, man. I fucking love it. So Uptown Funk, one of the biggest songs of the year so far. A lot of people think it's a Bruno Mars track, which is inaccurate. It's actually a Mark Ronson track, and I really dig Mark Ronson. A lot of people don't know Mark Ronson. He's been around for a very long time. He's a DJ. He's a producer. He actually produced Amy Winehouse, which was a big deal, and he's got a few albums under his belt. And I'm gonna play a track from his album from 2007 called Version. And it's actually a cover of a Maximo Park song called Apply Some Pressure. I dig this track a lot. The first time I heard it, I actually thought it was a Mark Ronson track, but then doing some digging, I learned it was Maximo Park, and then, like I said, you just go down the rabbit hole. So then I started enjoying Maximo Park and listening to their albums, and they're a rad band too. Again, all this stuff overseas, I don't know, I'm really digging the overseas stuff, and I have for a while. So enjoy this track, Apply Some Pressure, originally done by Maximo Park, but covered by Mark Ronson, who made it his own, and it's red. So Uptown Funk gonna give it to you.
Myself behind your veil, I found the body underneath, inside your head, with things I never thought about. You know that I would love to see you next year. I hope that I'm still alive next year. What's my view? Well, how am I supposed to know? Write a review. Well, how objective can I be? What's my view? Well, how am I supposed to know? Write a review. Well, how objective can I be? I like to wait to see how things turn out. If you apply some I like to wait to see how things turn out. If you apply some pressure. Apply some pressure. I like to wait to see how things turn out. If you apply some pressure, what happens when you lose everything? You just start again. You start all over again. What happens when you lose everything? You just start again. You start all over again. Start all over.
All right, that was a track called Heaven by the Fire Theft, which is actually a side project of Sunny Day Real Estate. They were active from 2001 to 2004 and came out with an EP and then the self-titled album, The Fire Theft. So I dig that track. It's really melodic and good. So definitely check them out, especially if you're fans of Sunny Day Real Estate. You will highly love that album. I guarantee it. I will put my stamp of approval on that. So we're going to close it up here. So thanks so much for tuning in and listening. If you listen live, that's rad. Thank you so much for doing that. I definitely want your guys' feedback. First time going, so obviously there's going to be some bumps in the road, but I had fun. I'm definitely going to do it again. I would like to continue this format because it makes me feel like it's actually a radio show rather than me laying it down ahead of time and going. And I think it makes it more organic because if I mess up, then I mess up. But, you know, the end product is what it is. But thanks so much again for tuning in. Be sure to log on to froshow.net and check out and see what I'm up to and what I'm doing and what I'm posting and all that stuff. And be sure to check out all the other shows and content on the Four Eyed Radio Network. And if you would like to have your music played on my show, then be sure to get a hold of me. You can find me on social media at Matthew Renfro on all major networks, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, so on and so forth. And you can also find me on Meerkat and also Periscope when I do that. So just follow me, guys. I hope you had a good time, and we are going to go ahead and close out. And I'm going to play a song by Donovan Frankenritter. It's called Our Love, and It's just a good field track, man. You know, summer's coming up, so let's have some fun. All right, guys, I will see you later, and thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, and be safe. Cinco de Mayo. Call your friends or a cab. Bye.
Hang on, so good to see you round. Never thought I'd see you, said you can't be found. Let's get together, let's drive down to the point. Let's get together and roll that joint. Please don't forget what I said. Please don't forget what I said. Can't wait to show you my love, your love, my love, our love, yeah. Roll down your window, the world's out there, and the glowing sky, I can't help but stare, staring out as far as I could see. There was a star staring back at me. I won't forget what you said. I won't forget what you said. Why can't you show me your love, my love, your love, our love, yeah. Baby, sometimes we want, sometimes we need. You make me wanna stay, then you say you gotta leave. Who knows what you'll find? But in the meantime, I'm just here to show you my love, your love, my love, our love, yeah. Hang on, where you going to now? If it gets lonely, let me show you how. Let's get together one more time before you go. Let's get together and then you'll know that I meant what